What if a killer wanted to be famous? What if he taunted police, mocked the media, and dared the world to catch him, and then vanished forever? Tonight, we're diving into the chilling mystery of the Zodiac Killer. Between the late 1960s and early 1970s, a shadow moved through Northern California. He didn't just kill, he played games, he sent letters, he used codes, he threatened mass murder. And despite decades of investigations, suspects, and modern technology, his identity remains unknown. In this video, you'll learn who the Zodiac Killer was, how his crimes unfolded, why his cryptic messages terrified the nation, and why, even today, this case refuses to die. Let's begin where the nightmare started. December 20th, 1968, Lake Herman Road, a quiet lover's lane in Benicia, California. Teenagers David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen are parked in a car when someone approaches. Moments later, gunshots. David is killed instantly. Betty tries to run. She makes it only a few steps before collapsing. Police initially believe it's a random act of violence. They're wrong. Just months later, on July 4th, 1969, Independence Day, another couple is attacked at Blue Rock Springs Park. This time, Michael Mageau survives. He tells police a man walked up to their car, calmly opened fire, then walked away. But what happens next changes everything. At 12:40 a.m., a man calls police. In a calm, emotionless voice, he says,
Vallejo Police Department.
I want to report a double murder.
May I have your
If you
name
go 1
and where
mile
you're calling?
east on Columbus Parkway, the public park, you'll find kids in a brown car. They were shot with a 9mm Luger. I also killed those kids last year. Goodbye.
Then he hangs up. The Zodiac Killer has introduced himself. On September 27, 1969, at Lake Berryessa, the Zodiac changes tactics. He approaches Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, wearing a hood with a symbol, a crossed circle. He calmly ties them up. Then he stabs them repeatedly. Before leaving, he writes on their car door, "By knife." Cecilia later dies from her injuries. This is no longer just a shooter. This is a killer evolving. 1 month later, in San Francisco, cab driver Paul Stein is shot in cold blood. This time, the Zodiac kills in the middle of a city. Police almost catch him, but due to a radio mistake, they let him walk away. He later mocks them for it in another letter. The message is clear: you can't stop me. Weeks later, newspapers across California receive letters. Each one begins with the same chilling phrase: "This is the Zodiac speaking. Inside are cryptic symbols, strange codes, and threats. The killer demands his letters be published, or more people will die." Terrified editors comply. One cipher is cracked by a schoolteacher and his wife. The message reads, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." No remorse, no empathy, only ego. The Zodiac isn't just killing, he's performing. He wants attention, he wants fear, and worst of all, he's enjoying it. Over the years, many suspects emerge. The most famous is Arthur Lee Allen, a man with disturbing behavior, possible connections, and circumstantial evidence. But DNA, handwriting analysis, and fingerprints never fully confirm it. Some believe the Zodiac was a military veteran, a police officer, or even more than one person. Then suddenly, the letters stop. No explanation, no final message, just silence. Did he die? Did he move? Or did he simply get bored? No one knows. The Zodiac Killer wasn't just terrifying because of his crimes. He was terrifying because he outsmarted the system. He turned murder into a puzzle, fear into entertainment, and justice into a question mark. Even today, new theories emerge, new ciphers are studied, and the mystery lives on. If you enjoy deep dives into real mysteries and true crime history, like this video, subscribe to the channel and comment below. Who do you think the Zodiac Killer really was? And remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones with no ending.